Takes a throw-in. So long. And here is the first goal of the day for Plateau United. Plateau won by Elsa nil. What a goal! That was controversial, but still holding the ball here. And now lovely interception from Ambrose. And there's a long ball there. No offside. The flag brought down. Albert Hilary. 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Albert makes it 2-0 the things to Yakubu Adams. Adams beats Inyoye. Long ball. And Hilary. And it's the third for Hilary. What a day in the office.
Here between Plateau United and Bayelsa United. A decent game Albert Hilary has had, a decent game Yakubu Adams has had. He's been able to, man the midfield, and we're seeing similar opportunities again from Nerot Silas, who is looking to make it 4! And always in the perfect positions. Back to Daniel Itodo. Nerot Silas, who goes a little bit deep, and he passes to Chineze Izuchukwu, who makes a strike, and it's a beautiful goal! A beautiful assist for Nerot.
Agu! He scores! His first goal for Rangers this season. What a moment! What a time to do that!
Captain Malamo Taufik, who would take the resultant corner kick. He swings it in. Ball still in play, it's a header, and it's the first goal for the game. It comes off the head. Wabarike Collins just set it straight in to Kelechi Nochiri. Could be the goal now they're waiting for. Nochiri missed it again. Yakubu, that's a Nochiri, and there's an equalizer for the Ochendo boys. 1-1. No, actually, the penalty was for Shooting Stars, but here's a Nemina right now, and he scores. Easy peasy for the most experienced player on this pitch. It's a crazy affair right there at the back. And Pascal Nwabweze breaks away. Pascal is 1-1 with a goalkeeper. He squares it. And ladies and gentlemen, it definitely has to be a goal. Samson Abi was there, but was dispossessed. Ayodele Bamidele. Christian Piagbara. Piagbara now, it's a goal. The fight back is on.
Elifemi on the cross. They've not got Ekerete Udom here today, so they need to make do with the other players available. Oshimaga, not the best of clearances, but somehow it's gone in.
Eddie Tagoye isn't resting. He knows how dangerous a one goal lead can be. He knows how volatile he can be.
Oh, brilliant goal! He's the top scorer for a reason.
They haven't picked a point actually away from home. The one they picked was the one they played at the Pantami Stadium against their city rivals, talking about Gombe United. In the meantime, here comes Lobby and Lobby Stars. We're here at the Bayo. Yeah, here now. It's going to be a goal. Goal! An early goal for Lobby Stars. Lobby Stars in the lead.
Let's see what happens. Also, the game between Kwara United and Niger Tornadoes is still 0-0 in the 76th minute, while Lobby Stars here, of course, is 1-0 in favor of Lobby Stars against Doma United. Well, the game between Plateau United. What a goal! What a finish!
Yeah, that's a beautiful highlight of match day 14 in the Nigerian Premier Football League. You know, the league
takes a throw-in. So long. And here is the first goal of the day for Plateau United. Plateau won by Elsa nil. What a goal! That was controversial, but still holding the ball here. And now lovely interception from Ambrose. And there's a long ball there. No offside. The flag brought down. Albert Hilary. 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Albert makes it 2-0 the things to Yakubu Adams. Adams beats Inyoye. Long ball, and Hillary, and it's a third for Hillary Warning Day in the office.
Here between Plateau United and Bayelsa United. A decent game, but Hillary has had a decent game. Yakubu Adams has had. He's been able to, man the midfield, and we're seeing similar opportunities again from Nerot Silas, who is looking to make it fall. And always in the perfect positions. Back to Daniel Itodo. Nerot Silas, who goes a little bit deep, and he passes to Chineze Izuchukwu, who makes a strike, and it's a beautiful goal! A beautiful assist for Nerot.
Agu! He scores! His first goal for Rangers this season. What a moment! What a time to do that!
Captain Malamo Taufik, he would take the resultant corner kick. He swings it in. Ball still in play, it's a header! And it's the first goal for the game. It comes off the head. Wabarike Collins just set it straight in.
All right, that was the beautiful highlight of match day 14 in the Nigerian Premier Football League. The Xmas and New Year period is over, and the league is back. We'll be having match day 17 this weekend, and also in Europe there are a lot of leagues and here and there. And like I usually say on weekly show, that is a sporting year, and indeed Nigeria will be participating in a lot of sports in the year 2024. On that note, I welcome you to the program Weekend Sports with me, Emmanuel Fashimi. We've got a lot of stories lined up, and we will continue to be looking at the Super Eagles. We just have 7 days, 8 days to go to the AFCON 2023 to be played this year in Cote d'Ivoire, and our first match will be on the 14th of January. So we'll be looking at the chances of the Super Eagles winning the AFCON for a record fourth time. And let me tell our viewers out there, the sport fans out there, that you will have the opportunity to call in on the program and let's hear your say. Can the Super Eagles win the AFCON 2023 in Cote d'Ivoire? That is our focus on the program Weekend Sports this lovely morning from the city of Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. You'll be telling us if the Super Eagles have what it takes to win the AFCON. I gave out a record, one of our luckiest records. Whenever the Super Eagles avoid Cote d'Ivoire, as if avoid losing to Cote d'Ivoire, we end up winning the Nations Cup. It started in 1980. We avoided Cote d'Ivoire in the quarterfinal. We didn't lose to them. We defeated them and went ahead to win the Nations Cup. In 1994, the same thing. We avoided the defeat against Cote d'Ivoire. We went ahead to win the Nations Cup. And again, the last title we won in South Africa, it was 2-1 against Cote d'Ivoire. Victor Moses getting one of the goals there in that particular game. At the end of the day, we went ahead to lift the trophy. This time around, we are in the same group with Cote d'Ivoire in Group A. And we will be meeting them also in that group. If eventually we avoid a defeat against Cote d'Ivoire, does that mean it's a good omen that the Super Eagles is going to win the AFCON 2023? All right, that's the question we'll be asking this morning on Weekend Sports. Can the Super Eagles win AFCON 2023? That's our focus. The number on your screen right now, you can call in on that number and to react to that particular question if the Super Eagles can win the AFCON 2023. And we'll have other stories lined up. We're still talking about the Super Eagles with other stories on the show. All right, that the numbers on your screen. Let's hear from you. Let's feed your views. Let's see if the Super Eagles, I have told you, whenever we avoid a defeat against Cote d'Ivoire, we normally go ahead to win the Nations Cup, and we will be playing Cote d'Ivoire in Group A. Eventually, if we play Cote d'Ivoire and we avoid a defeat, does that mean we will win the AFCON? Now it's not left for you to answer that particular question. All right, still on the AFCON story. Let's quickly look at these. 2013 captain, that is Mikel Obi, has tipped Victor Osimhen to win to pick the MVP, that is the most valuable player award in AFCON 2023. According to Mikel, he said Victor Osimhen has what it takes to actually win the most valuable player in the tournament. And winning the most valuable player, you know what it means. You have to be up and running and you have to score a lot of goals. Can Victor Osimhen get the goals? He just joined the camp in United Arab Emirates, and it was not the good news that we're having injury worries in the camp. First of all, Ndidi is out of the tournament completely. We have a replacement, but we'll still get to that. But for Victor Osimhen, Mikel Obi has tipped this young man to win the most valuable player. And if you look at it, let me also give you another record. Whenever we have on our side that is the African Player of the Year, Nigeria normally go ahead to the finals of the Nations Cup. The last time we have the African Player of the Year in our side, we got to the final. That is one called Kano. That was in 2000, Ghana, Nigeria. 2000, we lost to the Indomitable Lions via penalty shootout in that particular one. He was the last person to win the African Player of the Year, and we got to the final of that event. So a lot of, if you look at the history of the Super Eagles playing in these three finals, there are some good omens, some good things, good luck that have actually happened to the team in getting to the final. And take this to the bank. The Super Eagles are the highest winner of the third place when it comes to AFCON. They've won it a record 8 good times. That's for the Super Eagles. No other nation has picked more bronze medal than the Super Eagles when it comes to the Nations Cup. We've won it 8 times. The last time out, that was the last Nations Cup, not the one that happened in Egypt, but we went ahead to win in Ghana, I beg your pardon, in Cameroon, not that one, because we lost to Tunisia in the second round of the Nations Cup. But we've won it a record 8 times. That was in Egypt 2019. Then John Jude Gallo was the highest goal scorer of the tournament with 7 good goals to his name. He won the Golden Boot in that particular one. And for Victor Osimhen now, Mikel Obi has tipped him to pick the most valuable player. I will know he's the currently African best player of the year, and he's holding that title. He won the Golden Boot in Italy. He was 8th on the Ballon d'Or standing, and he has also been nominated for the FIFA Player of the Year. And so a lot of accolades. He won the Player of the Year in Italy. So for, I think, putting all of this together, Mikel Obi is actually tipping Victor Osimhen to pick the most valuable player award when the AFCON kicks off on the 13th of January. Like I said, we just have a week, 7 days away to that tournament for us to see action right there in Cote d'Ivoire. And we are in the same group with Cote d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau. Our first game on the 14th of January is against Equatorial Guinea. This is it. We have a Nigerian who is on the opposite side that we're playing against Nigeria. You see, Nigerians are everywhere. So we have the numbers on your screen. You can call us. Let's hear from you. Let's feel your pulse about this question. The focus on the show Weekend Sports. If the Super Eagles can win the AFCON title, we are waiting for your call. Wherever you are in the city of Abuja, in the 36 states of the Federation, wherever you are, reach us with that number and let's hear from you. I'm asking the question, do you have the confidence that the Super Eagles can actually win a record 4th AFCON title under Jose Pizarro? And then we'll have what it is. We'll have the best attack in the world. If you look at the attackers we have in the world now, firepower up front, I think that attack can match any team in the whole wide world. So if you look at it, we have what it is, but a lot of concerns has been shared in the midfield, and that is where we have concerns, the midfield, the goalkeeping position, and then where the defense were okay because we have experience. We have the likes of Kenneth Omero, we have Shemi Ajayi in there, we have Bright Osai, we have Zaidu Sanusi on the left side. So a lot of players who are in there who can hold their own, but the goalkeeping position and the midfield is where we're actually having having issue. Okay, we'll have a caller on the show. Your name and where you are calling from. Welcome to Weekend Sports. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. Okay, we lost that caller there. Please, if you can do well to reach us back. Okay, hello, your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is Abubakar. I'm calling from Zaria.
Okay, Abubakar from Zaria. Welcome to Weekend Sports. Let's hear you right away.
Yeah, thank you so much, Emmanuel. Concerning your question about whether the Eagles can be able to win the AFCON 2023.
Yes, of course.
I think in my opinion, I don't think they can.
Okay.
Yes. The reason is that, our players, if you look at our players over the years, previous competitions, more especially continental competitions, you find that there has never been that zeal, that commitment in them. So they don't actually put in their best when they play for their country, unlike when they are playing for their European club where they make their money. If you look at the other players from other continents, say for instance Latin America and the rest, when they have international assignments, you need to see the sacrifices they make individually on their own, without waiting for their government to even do anything. They run because it's a pride for them to make something good for their country, unlike ours. And even in the selection process, you find that there's no justice. There's no justice in the selection process. Nigeria is a very big country with players all over the country. But yet you find that most of our national players usually come from one segment of the country, which is not supposed to be. We have good players all over the country. So we should be fair enough to go for the right player, irrespective of where you're coming from or who stands for you and all of that. So that is my position.
Okay, that is your own conclusion. The commitment is not there. That zeal is not there. That is what you're talking about. All right, let's see if these guys are actually. Thank you for calling on the show, Abubakar, all the way from Zaria. Let's see if this time around they will be committed. Like Abubakar mentioned, if you look at South American players, some of these European players, whenever it is an international assignment, you see how they give their all. I can give you an example. Cristiano Ronaldo, whenever he's wearing that red and green for the Portuguese national team, the Selecao as they are called, you see that passion. So we also want to see that with the Super Eagles. All right, Abubakar has said no commitment in that team. All right, still talking about the Super Eagles, you can call in on that number you are seeing on the screen right now. Let's hear from you. Let's go straight to this next story. It still concerns the Super Eagles. Well, Wilfred Ndidi, all right, we have a caller on the show. Your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is Kabiru Hassan.
Hello.
Calling from Katina.
From where?
My name is Kabiru Hassan, calling from Katina.
Okay, Kabiru from Katina. Let's hear you straight up.
Yes. The Super Eagles can win the Nations Cup.
Okay.
We have the players, we have the strength, we have the spirit. But one thing that is killing Nigeria from 90s in the game of football is corruption in the NFA.
Okay.
There is too much corruption in the NFA. Whatever that is provision that is made for our players, please, it should be given to them. And when a player, because of national assent, sustain an injury, we should be giving much more attention to a player who sustained injury for the sake of his nation. That is sacrifice. And the last caller was saying we have players all over the world, but players were picked from one region. I don't care if Nigerian players, all of them are Igbos. But as long as they are representing the flag of Nigeria, green or green, I am behind them. What I want is that if they win the Nation Cup, the Nation Cup will not be saying it is the South region that won the Nation Cup. It is Nigeria that won the Nation Cup. And all of us that the Eagles will win the Nation Cup if they are committed, put the strength, and then we have also commitment from the government. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Kebiru from Katsina. You said it all. It is the Nigerian. If they win the Nations Cup, it is for Nigeria and not for a particular section of the country, and that's a good one. The commitment is all what we are saying about, and for the NFF, they also need to motivate these players. What is due to them should be given, and that is what Kebiru is saying. If these players are motivated, then they can go all out and do what they know how to do. All right, we have a caller. We're still talking about the AFCON. We will take a story. Okay, hello, your name and where you are calling us from.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And my name is Halilu, calling from Lafia, Nasarawa State.
Okay, Halilu from Lafia. Welcome to Weekend Sports. Let's hear you.
Thank you, sir. In regards to... Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. I'm with you.
I say in regards to the Super Eagles African Cup. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Go ahead. Halilu, if you are there, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead with your submission. Okay, we lost that caller. Let's quickly look at this next story. Well, Wilfred Ndidi is out of the AFCON, but the good news is that a replacement has been called up from Royal Antwerp of Belgium, Al Hassan Yusuf by name. This guy, I said it on our weekly show, that he has been compared to the like of N'Golo Kante when he was in Chelsea. Strong, energetic, box-to-box midfielder. He has the eyes for goals. He has the eye for good passes. But the problem is, can he quickly fit into that team? We know Ndidi has spent quite a number of years with the national team, but as Hassan, this is his first call-up, the first call-up for the Super Eagles. He needs time to gel with the team, but let's see how combative he is, how good he is when he joins. Already he's in camp with the rest of the squad in the United Arab Emirates, where they are camping for the tournament. And the news coming in from UAE is that the friendlies, the Super Eagles lined up against Burkina Faso and Cape Verde was cancelled, and which would have been a good one for the team to actually gel up to master their tactics. Also for the coach. Okay, we have a caller. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Abuja.
Emmanuel from Abuja. Let's hear you straight up.
Well, to me, I wish Osimhen good luck. And after this AFCON, I know it will be going well, but better for him.
Okay.
And the rest of the players, if they can work accordingly as a group, as a team, I know definitely they will win the AFCON.
Okay.
If they can open themselves, there's no, at least no partial. They play according to the way they are playing, love themselves. I know they will win this AFCON.
Okay. That means they should play as a team. If they play as a team, definitely they will lift the trophy. Let's see, it's now left for Jose Pizarro to make them play as a team. Individually, we've got the players, but they need to play as a team. Because when you say individual brilliance, they are in the Super Eagles. But what needs to be, as in the much needed thing to do to that team, to that squad, is for them to play as a unit, not individual player. They should just play as a team, and definitely they will lift the trophy. That is what Emmanuel from Abuja is saying. Okay, we are still looking at Al Hassan, who has been called up to replace Wilfred Ndidi, the injured Wilfred Ndidi, during club engagement. And for Al Hassan Yusuf, definitely he is looking forward to wear the green and white color for Nigeria, and then do so where he's a Kano-bound player, but he applies his trade in Belgium. All right, hello, your name and where you're calling us from. Hello. Okay, we lost the caller. Please, if you are calling on the program, reduce the volume of your TV set so that we will not be hearing hold back from so that we will not be hearing hold back from you. Okay, reduce the volume of your TV set, then you can hear us loud and clear. All right, still talking about Al Hassan. He's a fantastic player. Like I said, hello, your name and where you're calling us from. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, your name and where you are calling us from. Welcome to Weekend Sports.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Taraba State.
Okay, calling from Taraba State. Your name?
I'm Barnabas.
Okay, Barnabas. Okay, let's hear you.
I'm optimistic. Nigeria are going there for a trophy.
Okay.
It's a team determined. Irrespective of our challenges, and I believe that they are out there for something, and we wish them the best.
Okay.
Because Nigeria is a nation, country with a great people, and we are somewhat determined that that nation cup is coming back home. I'm very optimistic. Nigeria Super Eagles, we are here for them, we are caring up for them, and we wish them all the best success for them. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Barnabas from Taraba State is saying they just need to show sheer determination, and then at the end of the day, they can lift the trophy. All right, let's leave our Hassan story. Like I said, the leagues are back. We have the MPFL resumption, and there are matches that have been lined up for match day 17 of the Nigerian Premier League, which is a good one. We know our league is evolving, is improving, is developing, and fantastic results we've seen this season. Good games we've seen this season. Like we started, you saw the highlights of match day 14 of the Nigerian Premier Football. You saw some good goals from our players, but it's a painful one that we don't have the bulk of MPFL players in the Super Eagles. Just Ojo Olorunleke of Eniba International, who is with the Super Eagles. All right, let's look at match day 17 fixtures for the Nigerian Premier Football League. We have two games that have been lined up for today. Just two games that will be played today, Saturday. But let's quickly look at all of the fixtures for the weekend. We have Doma United will be playing Katsina United at the Pantami Stadium in Gombe. Bendel Insurance will be at the Samuel Ogbomodia Stadium in Benin City to welcome Enugu Rangers. Then Rivers United will travel to Gombe also to keep a date with Gombe United. We have Akwa United that will be playing Abia Warriors at home. Eniba International will be at the Aba International Stadium to play Sporting Lagos, a newly promoted team to the Nigerian Premier Football League. Pillars will trade tackles with Plateau United. That's the Northern Derby. Then Kwara United also will be at home to Lobby Stars. Heartland FC of Owerri. After, let's see what Christian Obi, who has been reinstated back to the team, will do. He started work in the course of the week. Now this is going to be his first game in charge after this team got promoted with him to the Nigerian Premier Football League before they let him go and employed Kennedy Boboye. But orders coming in from the state governor, Hope Uzodinma, that Kennedy Boboye should leave that team, and they brought back Christian Obi. Now he will be going far away to play Niger Tornadoes, who are playing at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna State. That is their adopted home ground, because the stadium in Mina, the Pantagora Stadium in Mina, is actually going through under renovation. And then Ramo Stars we square up against the Sunshine Stars of Akure. That is the Southwest Derby. All right. Then while Shooting Stars will play Bayelsa United. For Bayelsa United, Mizo, the highest goal scorer of the league this season, is on his way to Al Hilal of Libya. Look at it. All right, the January transfer window is open in Africa and also in Europe. These are the fixtures that are lined up for match day 17th of the Nigerian Premier Football League, and I know you are looking forward to some of these games. I know everyone will be looking to that game of Bendel Insurance against Enugu Rangers. And for Bendel Insurance, Governor Baseki of Edo State has actually given out free buses to convey fans to the Samuel Ogbomodia Stadium. You know what that means? That means that stadium is going to be packed full, no gate fee, free gate fee for all of the fans that will be coming in, and there are buses to convey all the fans within Benin City and some outskirts of Benin City. So I think Bendel Insurance will have their fans behind them, and then for Enugu Rangers, they should be prepared to be hearing a lot of noise in that stadium cheering Bendel Insurance up. But let's say football sometimes is funny. No matter how the fans shout, you can at the end of the day get beaten on your home ground. All right, let's move away from the Nigerian Premier Football League as we wait your call concerning the Super Eagles. Can they win the AFCON 2023 in Cote d'Ivoire? I've told you this, take it to the bank. Whenever Super Eagles avoid a defeat against Cote d'Ivoire, they go ahead to win the Nations Cup. That is it. All right, we have a caller on the show. Your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is Osichema, and I'm calling from Lafia, Nasarawa State.
Okay, welcome to the program Weekend Sport, all the way from Lafia, Nasarawa State. Let's hear you straight up.
Yeah, basically what I'm trying to look at perhaps now is the issue of these men.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. Go.
Yes, I'm talking about, yes, I'm very optimistic with the caliber of players we possess. And
Okay, we lost that caller there. If you can do well to call us back, let's hear from you all the way from Nasarawa State. He said he's optimistic that the Super Eagles definitely can win the AFCON. All right, let's go straight to Europe. Let's now begin with the Italian Serie A. We have games lined up in the Italian Serie A. It's match day 19 in the Italian Serie A. We have some fixtures that have been lined up in the Italian Serie A. We know that our own Victor Osimhen will not be there to represent his team, that is Napoli. All right, let's quickly look at the fixtures for match day 19. The Italian Serie A. Inter Milan will be at the San Siro Stadium to play Hellas Verona. Monza will travel to Frosinone, while the same with Cagliari all the way to Lecce. And then Sassuolo will be at home against Fiorentina. Empoli will entertain AC Milan, and Torino will play Napoli without our own Victor Osimhen there. All right, we have Udinese who also battle Lazio, and Juventus, they will meet the second time within the week in space of 2 days. They trashed this team in the Coppa Italia 6-1. It ended. They came back from that game and they defeated Salernitana 6-1. This time around, they will be meeting in the league. In fact, they are meeting back-to-back in the space of 2 days. That is the Italian Serie A. Good games for match day 19 in the Italian Serie A. Let's see how those games will pan out. Let's see if Salernitana will respond to that 6-1 dropping in the hands of Juventus in the Coppa Italia. But this time around, they will be meeting in the Liga proper. All right, let's leave Italy and go straight to Europe, where we have not the league this time around. We have the oldest competition fixtures. That is the FA Cup fixtures. Fixtures have been lined up for the weekend in the FA Cup. But quickly, before we look at those fixtures, let's look at this result that went down in the third round of the FA Cup last night for Brentford and Wolverhampton Wanderers. They ended it on a 1-1 draw, while Fulham beat Rotterdam United 1-0, and then Tottenham also beat Burnley 1-0 in that game. So for Brentford and Wolverhampton Wanderers, they are going to still have the return leg of that game, and then this time around, Brentford will be traveling to Molineux to face Wolverhampton Wanderers. But for Tottenham and Fulham, they both won their game 1-0 against their opponent, that is Rotterdam United and Burnley FC. And there was a result in the Italian Serie A last night also. Bologna and Genoa played a 1-1 draw. All right, let's quickly look at the fixtures of the third round of FA Cup in England. We have so many fixtures lined up for Saturday and Sunday. All right, let's begin with this first one. We have AFC Wimbledon against Ipswich Town. We have Coventry City taking on Oxford. We have Middlestone United against Stevenage. Millwall will play Leicester City. Well, Leicester City will be without the services of Ndidi and Kelechi Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho also is with the Super Eagles but injured, but probably he will be fit before the kickoff of AFCON. Then Sunderland will play Newcastle United. Blackburn Rovers against Cambridge United. We have Gillingham taking on Sheffield United. Hull City will play Birmingham City that have sacked Wayne Rooney. We have Newport County against Eastleigh. We have Norwich City against Bristol Rovers. Let's look at the other fixtures. Let's have the other fixtures. We have Plymouth Argyle against Sutton United. Queen's Park Rangers will play AFC Bournemouth. Southampton will welcome Walsall. We have Stoke City taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. Watford will play Chesterfield. Chelsea will take on Preston North End, and Pochettino has said he's going to change the squad that will face Preston North End. Middlesbrough, that is the team of Michael Carrick, will take on Aston Villa. Una Emery and his ward will be traveling to Middlesbrough. Cardiff City will play Sheffield Wednesday. We have Swansea City taking on Morecambe Bay, and Luton Town will play Bolton Wanderers. Let's look at the other fixtures also. We have a lot of fixtures that have been lined up for the FA Cup. Let's quickly have the other fixtures. All right, we have a caller on the show. Your name and where you are calling us from. Okay, we lost that caller there. Let's continue with the fixtures of the FA Cup. Let's see how other teams, the teams that will be fixing each other. Like I said, Plymouth Argyle against Sultan Town, Queen's Park Rangers against AFC Bournemouth, Southampton against Walsall, Stoke City, Brighton, Watford, Chesterfield, Chelsea, Preston North End, Middlesbrough, Aston Villa, Sheffield Wednesday, Cardiff City, Swansea City, Morecambe, Luton Town against Bolton Wanderers. Those are some of the fixtures. Okay, now let's quickly look at the remaining fixtures. Manchester City will play Huddersfield Town. Nottingham Forest, also without the services of Taiwo Awoniyi, we take on Blackpool. Peterborough United we take on Leeds United. Shrewsbury Town against Wrexham. West Bromwich Albion against Aldershot Town. West Ham United we take on Bristol City, and the big one for the FA Cup third round will be Arsenal against Liverpool, which will be looking on the program. Definitely we'll be looking at Arsenal against Liverpool. Let's quickly tell you these two teams will be meeting in the FA Cup. Let's quickly have their recent meetings. Let's look at the recent meetings between Arsenal and Liverpool. These two teams have played 68 games since 1995, and Arsenal have won 19 games in total. 19 games in total, while Liverpool have won 24 games, and total goals scored between them is 122. That means for Liverpool 122 goals. Then that means 1.8 as in 1.8 goal ratio whenever they are playing. All right, let's look at their most recent meetings. We have Liverpool. The last time they played, just 3 weeks ago, it was 2 weeks ago, I beg your pardon, it was goalless draw. That is in the Carabao Cup. Then we have Liverpool beating Arsenal 3-1, that is in the league. Then when they met in the Community Shield, it was 1-1. They played, and then in the league, the Arsenal beat Liverpool 2-1, and then also in Carabao Cup, sometimes ago, it was 5-5. It ended on a draw. So these are, if you look at it, I think these two teams, they know each other so well. The last time out they played in the league, it was a 1-1 draw. We know that Salah getting that equalizer for them in the league, and probably everybody had thought that they will win after they drew against Manchester United. They also play Arsenal at Anfield, and it ended on a goalless draw. Let's see who is going to smile. I've told you they've played 68 games since 1995, Liverpool winning 24 of those games, and for Arsenal they've just only managed to win 19, and the remaining games ending on a draw. And for Liverpool, they scored 122 goals in this particular fixture between them and Arsenal. So good one. You can call in on the program. Let's hear from you into this game. Who is going to win, Arsenal or Liverpool, in the third round of the FA Cup in England? Who is going to take the day? Who is going to progress to the fourth round? Is it Arsenal? If it ends on a draw, definitely they are going to play the return leg at Anfield. But at Emirates today in the FA Cup third round, who is going to take the day, Liverpool or Arsenal? If you are sure that it's Arsenal, if you are sure that it's Arsenal, please, let's hear from you. Call the number that you're seeing on your screen, and also if it is Liverpool, also call that number and let's hear from you. And don't forget also that we are talking about our own Super Eagles. Can they win the AFCON 2023? So these two questions, Nigeria. Okay, hello, your name and where you are calling us from?
Yes, Sam calling from Kaduna.
Okay, Sam from Kaduna State. Let's hear you straight up.
I'm giving it to Arsenal.
Okay, you are giving it to Arsenal.
Yes, because of their current form.
Okay.
Even though they lost some matches, but I know they must have made some. And based on history, Arsenal are still much more strong against Liverpool in Emirates, in their own stadium.
Okay.
Yes. So I have that confidence that Arsenal will take the game.
Okay, you have that confidence that, all right, thank you, all the way from Kaduna State, that Arsenal will take the day. All right, you can call the number you're seeing on your screen. You can react to the first one. Super Eagles, can they win the AFCON? And then the second one is Arsenal against Liverpool. Who wins today's game in the third round of the FA Cup? All right, let's move away from England. While we wait your call, let's quickly look at the Spanish Copa del Rey fixtures. There are games also lined up in the Spanish Copa del Rey, just the way the third round FA games will be going on in England. Also, the Spanish Copa del Rey will be going on in Spain. Okay, let's quickly have those fixtures in the Spanish Copa del Rey. Let's look at the first game there. We have Lugo against Atletico Madrid. Espanyol will take on Getafe. Elche will play Girona. Rayo Vallecano will be away to Huesca. Alaves will take on Real Betis, while Real Madrid will travel to Aradina. And then we have Celta Vigo also on the way to Amorebieta. And then we have Burgos CF against Mallorca. Castellón will take on Osasuna. And we have Racing Ferrol against Sevilla. All right, let's look at the other fixtures. We have Union Stars against Villarreal. Eibar will take on Athletic Bilbao. We have FC Cartagena against Valencia. Barbastro against Barcelona, and Malaga will take on Real Sociedad, while Las Palmas will battle Tenerife. That is in the Spanish Copa del Rey. It's cup games in all of the top 5 leagues in Europe. All right, we have a caller on the show. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Oibo Abubakar. I'm calling from Kogi State, precisely Ajakuta local government.
Oh, welcome to Weekend Sports on Trust TV. Let's hear you straight up. Arsenal, Liverpool. Who wins? Nigeria, can they win the AFCON title? Let's hear you straight up.
Nigeria can win the AFCON, but the formation our coach is using 4-4-2. If everybody have known the formation, they will know how to tackle him very well. At least Nigeria is using 4-3-3 before. He has to practice how to use different formation for a different team that is going to meet every match.
Okay.
That is my contribution, sir.
All right, thank you all the way from Jakarta for joining us on the show. All right, hello, and where you're calling us from? Okay, we lost that call there. Please, if you are calling on the program, Arsenal against Liverpool, who wins the third round FA fixture between these two teams, and then the Super Eagles in AFCON 2023, can they win it? Okay, hello, your name and where you're calling us from?
Hello, this is Abubakar Mikael calling from Kano.
Okay, Abubakar from Kano, welcome to Weekend Sports. Let's hear you. Go ahead. I'm with you. Okay, we lost that caller there. We've seen the Spanish Copa del Rey fixtures. Let's go to France, where we also have cup games in the French league. It's Coupe de France, as they are calling it. Let's see some fixtures of games that will go down today in the French Coupe de France games. We have Fabregues against Trelissac. We have Brest against Angers. We have Lille against Golden Lion. We have Lyon Dutré against Le Port Foot 43. We have Olympique de Alès against Paris FC. We have Orleans against Nimes. We have Romoratin against Moulins. We have Amiens against Montpellier. Avion OCC against Strasbourg. We have Entente SG against Bordeaux. Let's look at the other fixtures of games going up in the cup game in France. We have Le Habiers against Tralisca. We have Pays de Saint-Omer against Angers. So shows we take on Golden Lion. We have Gunicamp against Paris FC, Le Havre against Nimes, Lens against Moulins, Pontarlier against Montpellier, Thionville against Lusitanos against Strasbourg. We have Bégarec Périgord against Bordeaux. These teams they have their junior teams and senior teams playing in the French Cup. We have Dité against Laverne. We have Dinan Leon FC against Reims. We have Thiers against Saint Priest. We have Luhans Sochios against Rouen. We have SO Chambry against Toulouse, and then Revel will take on Paris Saint-Germain. That's the team of Kylian Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, who is on the news for a lot of transfer. All right, when you are calling on the program, let's hear you. Arsenal against Liverpool in the third round of the FA Cup. Who is going to win today's game? And hello, your name and where you are calling us from. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is Harry. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Harry, all the way from Port Harcourt. Welcome to Weekend Sports.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I want to speak about the Super Eagles match that is coming from this AFCON.
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you loud and clear.
Actually, for me, I would prefer Victor Osimhen and Boniface to be featured more especially in the tournament so that they can score enough goals for us.
Okay. Okay, what of Arsenal, Liverpool? Who wins today's game?
For Liverpool and Arsenal's match, I would choose Liverpool to win the match. That is me.
Okay, you will choose Liverpool. You are predicting Liverpool to beat Arsenal at Emirates Stadium in the third round of the FA Cup. Thanks for calling all the way from Port Harcourt. It's a good one having your thought. He says that Victor Osimhen and Victor Boniface, the two Victor, that is V square, they should start up front for us so that we can get a lot of goals. If these two players start up front, what of if the midfield is not functioning? These two guys will look useless, in fact, will be out of the game completely because the striker, attackers need the ball up front to make good use of them. And that is why we are complaining about the lean midfield. Okay, hello, your name and where you are calling us from?
My name is Hamza Saraj.
Your name again?
Hamza Saraj.
Hamza, okay, please reduce the volume of your TV set. Okay, let's hear you, Hamza. Welcome to Weekend Sports. Okay, we lost that caller right there. According to my director, I don't want to say it, Otilo. Okay, if you can call us back on the program, the number you're seeing on your screen, that number will pop up right now. Call us from that number. Arsenal, Liverpool. Okay, hello, your name and where you are calling us from.
Yes, my name is Abubakar. I'm calling from Kano.
Abubakar, all the way from Kano. Welcome to Weekend Sports.
All right, thank you. So I wish Super Eagles best of luck for the upcoming African Cup of Nations.
Okay, you wish the Super Eagles good luck in AFCON. Okay, what of Liverpool against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium? Who wins the game?
Liverpool will definitely win the game.
Okay, Liverpool will definitely win the game. All right, I have a lot of Abubakars calling in on the program today. That means maybe, just maybe, I will Christian my name too. My director's name is Abubakar, so he is happy that a lot of Abubakars are calling on the program. All right, if you are calling on, the number is on your screen. Let's hear you. Super Eagles, can they win the AFCON? Can they lift it for a record 4th time for Nigeria? 200+ million Nigerians are behind this team. Let's see what they will do in AFCON. Just 7 days a week. Okay, hello, your name and where you're calling us from.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Omar. I'm calling from Gwagwalada, Abuja.
Okay, Omar from Gwagwalada, Abuja. Welcome to Weekend Sports. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
As for the FA Cup third round between Arsenal and Liverpool,
yes, of course,
there will be a replay.
Okay, there's going to be a replay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that means. Okay, go ahead.
As for the Super Eagles, I don't know what is wrong with that our coach that is so basic that why is he playing 4-4-2? Who plays 4-4-2 now? He should switch to 3-5-2 and play Boniface and Osimhen up top. Moses Simon right wing back, Zaidu left wing back, then play Omeru right wing back, Basi left wing back, then either Seni or Chus play central. Our midfield is very weak now. To make it worse, Indy is out. Iwobi and either what's his name? This guy from Brentford or Onyedika.
Yeah, Onyeka. We have Aribo there too.
Yes, no, Aribo should be on the bench. it will be an Onyeka or it will be an Onyedika, central midfield. Then Lukman should play behind, should play in the hole. Should play in the hole behind Osimhen and
Victor Boniface.
I think with that squad, with that formation, we'll be able to do something. But if you insist on 4-4-2, I think we'll go out in the first round. I'm not too confident. That's the truth.
Okay, thank you. From Gwagwalada Uma saying that Jose Pizarro, the coach of the Super Eagles, should change his formation 3-5-3, he said, and let's see how he is going to do that. All right, so let's quickly look at this story. In the course of the week, Wayne Rooney was shown the exit door, was given a sack letter over poor performance with Birmingham City, a team he met at the 6th position. Now they are close to the relegation zone, just 6 points above the relegation zone. After many games, 15 games, he lost 9 of those games, just 4 draws in that particular 15 games for Birmingham City. And he has responded that Birmingham City didn't give him enough time. All right, that is where we are going to leave it on the program Weekend Sports. Thanks to all of our callers all the way from Kano, Abuja, Lafia, Zaria, that is Kaduna. You did so well by calling in on the program. Let's see how the Super Eagles are going to fare in the AFCON 2023. 7 days to go to the AFCON. The AFCON will kick off on the 13th, and our first game is on the 14th of January against Equatorial Guinea. All right, I will leave you with this MPFA highlight game between Rivers United and Rangers International. And that is it on the program. I am Emmanuel Fashemi. Say bye. Thanks for watching.